Yeah, alright. Alright. We're going to be grinding for about an hour and a half and then actual content. Oh, shit. Hello. Right, time to grind for an hour and a half, do actual content, then grind for the remainder like, hour of the stream. Good times. Good times. What level are they? 32 and 32. What do they have to be? 30, ooh. 45 to get his. Okay, cool. You. And then we're going to get you up to 45. Okay, so once we do you, we're going to have to swap out and begin again. Yay. Yay. There's these that played Goldshore. In the end, there was but trickery by Vanessa. Drave, Quack, who enriched herself at her patient's expense, but Alpha put an end to her villainy. Healed people at the kindness of his heart. Now, what evil quackery is here? You right there, buddy?
Oi. Hey, can you spare a scrap of food for a poor soul? As you can see, the snicks left me too injured to stand.
Show it to me. The wound festers. If it isn't treated, you'll be dead before the next sunrise.
What? You're one of them apothecaries, is that it?
What's it to you?
Bloody hells, but the gods smile on me. Treat my wound, and you can name your price.
Before that, answer me one thing.
How'd you get it?
Oh, but of course, ask me anything.
How'd you get the wound?
Afraid you're out of luck, friend. Your life isn't worth saving.
Yep, there we go.
Wait, have some mercy. You can't just leave a man to die.
Hold it! You're an apothecary, ain't you? How can you leave a man you examined to suffer?
Maybe he deserved it.
And who in the hells are you?
Name's Alvin, and despite appearances, I'm a traveling apothecary myself.
Fellow druggist, is it?
Druggist.
Well, listen up. I'm a free man with the right to choose my patients.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what I said. Some lives aren't worth saving.
Alvin is an altruistic shonen boy, so this is probably going to end predictably. Oh, yeah, this guy's a criminal, 100%. This guy's an evil man, and we're going to save him because we're a good boy.
Who does that jackass think he is?
Because we're the goodest of good boys.
You're an apothecary too, you said?
Sure am. And one who doesn't discriminate when it comes to those in need. Let me see that wound.
Now, here's the thing, because I know that, like, in, like, modern day, I'm pretty sure it's illegal for doctors in a hospital to refuse to treat a patient. And this brings the question of, should they be forced to treat patients who aren't worth saving?
Much obliged.
Like, good boy here, he's doing it because he's the goodest of good boys, the goodest boy who ever lived. But like, there's a genuine argument to be made about like, should they though? Because you could then argue like it puts too much power in the doctor's hands of them choosing who and who does not get to get treatment. But also, what if though? Are you saying he killed a man of murder?
You're lucky I showed up when I did. There. That should give you a fighting chance.
He didn't die of natural causes, he died of murder.
But you ain't out of the woods yet. You'll need plenty of rest till it heals up. Here, lean on me.
You're far too kind. Thank you.
The name's Alphen. Just doing my job.
This man absolutely gonna do some crime behavior.
Thank you.
And they're forced to treat them, but they're looked down and are shipped off as soon as they're healthy enough for trial. Which I get, but like, yeah, like, should they? It's a genuine question. Should they be forced to treat them? Because if you say like, no, they shouldn't be forced to treat them, that opens up too many doors. That opens up too many doors and too many questions. But also, Also, hey Lennon. Like, I've not watched Grey's Anatomy, but I know that there was an episode where a woman, I don't remember what the situation was, but a woman was raped. And I think they found her rape, because like, I think she bit it off, or ripped it off, but I think they found her rapist's penis in like her stomach. And later on, a man came along who happened to have a ripped off penis. And they were like they were in the operating, on the operating room, saving his life. And I don't know if like most of the cast of Grey's Anatomy are all women, but like it was all women in the OR, and they were like, well, that's a shame. Where'd you look at this? Where'd you look at this, asshole? Damn. Are we gonna reattach his penis? Nah, it's too far gone, I think. Nah. We're gonna keep this man alive. We're gonna save him, but I don't think he needs that reattached. And it's like, I think they spouted enough like technical jargon to justify that, like, they actually couldn't attach it because it was in fact too far gone. But it's like, should they have maybe tried? Should they have been forced to have tried? I don't know. I've just heard about it and I thought that's funny. There's also a few episodes in like House MD. Like there was a patient on death row who was sick with something. It turns out he poisoned himself. Because, you know, when you're on death row, you have no, like, say in your life. Everything in prison is told, you're told what to do. But, like, he was, like, poisoned, and they had to figure out what was wrong with him, or he was going to die in the hospital. And House's entire thing was basically, I don't want you to die. Not because I want to save your life, but because I don't want whatever you did to beat me. I want to figure out what's killing you. And I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna send you back to death row. And it's like, okay, you could have just let him die though. But also, legally, I don't think you could have let him die. It's like, there's situations and questions about whether or not you should force doctors to heal people. Or whether or not doctors should be allowed to refuse treatment. Like, I think also, again, Grey's Anatomy, never watched it, but it's gone on for so long, I've just heard about stuff, like, in like by osmosis. I've just heard things. I think there was an episode where one of the male nurses was molested as a child, and I think there was a patient who was that guy who molested him, and a bunch of the nurses were like, well no, fuck this guy, and I think one of the doctors had to be like, look, I don't give a shit what you think. I don't give a shit what he did. But it's your job. Fucking keep this man alive. And it's like, I would never watch Grey's Anatomy. I will never watch that show. But it's like there's genuine questions. It's like, should they? Is this still a scene from... Yeah, is this still a scene from Grey's Anatomy? They're two different scenes, yeah. Yeah, one scene was about the ripped off penis and the rapist, and one was about a... like, despite the fact that this guy allegedly molested children, you have to still treat him. I think the one about the molestation was different because, like... The male nurse said he did when he was a kid, but he was never tried nor convicted of anything. So it's like, whether or not you believe he did, if there is actually no evidence and no court case for it, he is just a regular patient who's come in. I will never watch the show. Again, I will never watch the show, but I've heard things.
Oh.
All this to say, Alfin is too good of a good boy. Alfin is too good of a good boy, but legally, I guess he's correct.
Hey.
But this is not a world of modern legalities. This is a fucking medieval fantasy land. Pretty sure there's a precedent for an officer of the law or medical professional being able to opt out of treating someone they have a history with. But they still have to be treated. Oh no, I don't think... Again, I don't think in the specific episode I was talking about with the child molester, I don't think the male nurse ever treated the guy afterwards. But all the other nurses were like, no, fuck this guy. And the doctor was like, no, fuck you all, do your job. But yeah, if there's like a personal connection, then opting out is fine. But like if there's no personal connection, should they be allowed to opt out? You see, we have deep discussions about morals and philosophy in these streams. It's not all just weeb shit. It's not all weeb shit where I'm down bad for evil women. We have moral, legal, and philosophical debates in this stream. That's what we do. That's what you come here for. Not the video game. Not the weeb shit.
You mustn't push yourself. What's the big bad of this chapter for Alfin? Is it evil that a doctor chooses his patients?
What's this now?
Someone!
Let me take a look.
What?
By the way, started an Angel playthrough with a Torture Crusader Paladin and a mod that allows me to merge any Mythic Path spellbook for any spellbook from any class, including modded classes. That sounds kind of abusable and broken. That sounds a little bit broken, sir. Right, you know, the professional thief party member would clock him as a criminal pretty quick. Oh yeah, that means... That would mean that, like, you know, they have to actually interact with each other's stories. They don't. They are surprisingly absent from everyone's stories. It's kind of silly. The party banter's there, sure. But, like, canonically, like, what is the crew doing? Canonically, right now, where is Ophelia? What is she... Is she outside?
No, no.
Damn it all.
I'm coming in.
Oh,
You.
Theon's entire story just being that he's trying to get off a theoretical cone of shame is hilarious to me. He just can't get over his breakup with his ex. That's what it is. His ex cheated on him and he actively cannot get over it. That's all it is. Is it broken? Yeah. Is it also fun? Also, yes. Fair enough.
whoa.
Oh!
Oh my!
Just doing my job.
All right.
Okay, going back a bit. You remember in Alvin's chapter 2? Remember in Alvin's chapter 2 where someone... Oh, it's chapter 1? No, it was in chapter 2. Where someone wrote him off as a scruffy, raggedy, bullshit peddler. And he took offense to that. Now he sees this one apothecary and immediately he's like, ah, this sham ass bitch. It's like, my guy. You've made your last chapter was people writing you off because they didn't like how you looked and how you acted. Your chapter 3 is you writing someone off because you don't like how they look and how they act. My guy. Mine brother in Christ.
Come now.
Mine brother in Christo, as they would say in Germany. In Germany. You mean that the other apothecary was actually skilled and was just suspicious that a random guy with a stab wound? I'm not shocked. And I imagine, and like again, he asked the guy a question, and then depending on his answer of the question, he said, "Nah, you're not worth saving." The question was most likely, "How did you get that wound?" Like, if Alvin asked that question, and the guy said, ah, you see, I was robbing this old lady, you see. But her son came out, and he stabbed me, but don't worry about it, he got one good hit in, but I slit his throat, and continued to rob the old lady. Would Alvin be like, ah, damn, that sucks. Anyway. Anyway, back to healing.
Oh.
I'm still really about Wrath of Righteous. I'm still really annoyed that the what's it called? The the neutral Doctor Who guy. I hate how that mythic path undoes Aruchule's entire character arc. Can't remember what it's called. I call it Doctor Who because it goes through time and shit like that. Demon's probably the one with the weakest unique spells. I actually heard Devil. I've heard Demon goes really good with some melee stuff, but Devil was actually probably the weakest, like class wise, or class fantasy wise anyway, and Mythic Path and all that. Aeon, thank you. Thank you, hello. The one I was going to be before I decided Lamau fuck it Azada because it gave me a dragon.
Oh.
How are you holding up?
Thank you. Aye.
So like, does Alphen get paid? I don't think I've seen Alphen accept payment once.
Are you all right?
How can this be?
What? He's a criminal? Damn. He's a criminal? Damn, that's crazy. He is a murderer? Damn. Damn, he's a criminal. He's a thief and a murderer. Damn, who would have guessed? Damn! Can you believe that? That's crazy.
So we meet again.
That's crazy. If I remember, you chose not to use Aeon because it blocked the true end. Does it? Don't remember that. I don't remember that, but that sounds like me. No late game mythic paths have unique spells outside of now Gold Dragon, which is why I would Gold Dragon that. $80 digital games, $90 physical games, and $30 upgrades. Let's go. Hey, that's what you get. That's what Canada gets for not capitulating to Trump. This is what you get. You did this, Canada.
Sorry, no time to chat.
There's at least
I
one
have a
Canadian
patient
here.
waiting.
Wait. No, there's not. Never mind. Wait, he's not here. Never mind.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew.
I did. He claimed to be a humble farmer, but the dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, it was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Still. Because someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
Not thief. Murderer. You were just told not only is he a thief, he's a murderer. Why are you focusing on the least bad aspect of his criminality?
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving. Others, not so much.
Bollocks! We're apothecaries, not gods. It ain't our place to judge.
Yeah, I mean, gods aren't the only people that can judge. Police can judge. Judges can judge.
We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Show me one of your tonics.
Huh? Why should I do that?
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Oh man. Okay.
Well, if you insist.
Oh.
Here, looking's free.
Oh, throbbing headache behind the eye. Oh, what's that about? Glasses removed. Okay.
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence.
Tariffs or Nintendo's greed, either or both. By the way, if you want to see the Redeemer Queen ending, you must not. Oh, really? Okay. Legend also blocks Ascension ending, like Aeon for obvious. Oh yeah, yeah, I know Legend does. I will not stick around because I want to play this game. But then prices though. I mean, if you want to play this game, just prepare to grind. This is SMT level grinding. You're gonna be here for a while. This is goddamn. This is original release Persona 3 The Answer type grinding. The apothecary god looking down on Alphen with. Yeah, he's like, sir, what the fuck? How dare you? Logan's judgment. You suck, get good. Sucks to be you. Bye bye.
Hear me, Alpha.
So how long's it gonna take until I start playing MMOs on this on this stream again? When am I gonna start like? When am I gonna boot up like Phantasy Star Online 2 and also New Genesis? When am I gonna get to that? I'm gonna be so desperate. The games are gonna be doing that shit.
I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words. Let that man die.
I would say I'd hop on SMT Reimagine again, but I got shut down.
You can't.
Never really needed to grind an SMT. The answer though. Ooh. Later. Alright, have a good one, Destroyer.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life.
And again, remember, he killed a person.
Especially the life of a killer.
I should go back and check up on Miguel.
In this world where apothecaries are not bound by the law, there is a very obvious question of, if you save a killer's life, does that mean that in your eyes the killer's life was worth more than the man he killed? That's a question you have to ask yourself. If a killer got injured while killing a man, an innocent man at that, if you opt to save him, in your eyes, by the cosmic balance of the universe, with one life taken, one life saved, you are deeming that this man's life is better than the man he killed. Jake is called what? Have you watched Solo Leveling? I have not, and I honestly have no intention to. Alright, Discord, what have you done? Every other party member at the end of the story chapter that focuses on the character. Fucking adverts. the long, unskippable ones as well.
What happened, Gandalf? Why didn't you meet us?
Oh, I'm sorry, Frodo. To let
Yeah, okay. Alright. Absolutely what's going on. When every character has their own story and the other characters, all 7 of them just coincidentally not here. They are vibing. They're chilling.
Whoa.
Hey there.
I'll take care of this.
Ah,
All right. I'll fix you up good as new.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life.
Send you the video? Alright, hold on. There you go.
Especially the life of a killer.
what?
Shucks.
Huh? Damn.
I had no choice. I had to kill a murder. I needed the money.
I don't know.
Okay, but you killed a guy. You killed a guy. The fact that each class is tied to a benevolent god really adds to some of these characters' occasional morally dubious actions. What I find strange
Now listen
is
here.
how quickly certain actions are overlooked. Like, Erhart fucking got off scot-free for... Like, if Erhart got off scot-free for killing his king and dooming an entire kingdom, ending and uprooting the lives of untold amount of people, this guy killed an innocent dude. And Alfred's like, just promise me you won't do it again. It's like, okay. Alright.
Aye.
You have my word. He's gonna lie. He's gonna do it again, Alfred, the moment you leave town. I feel worse than anyone about the terrible deeds I've done. I don't think you feel worse than the man you killed or his family. I think his family probably feel worse. This is why I can't be a doctor. If I was a doctor in these medieval times, oh, let me tell you, I would have let several people die. I would have let many people die. And I also realised the reason why Alvin constantly just refers to him as a thief and is like focusing on the thieving aspect is because if all of these lines were the exact same, but he said like murderer or no, I can't let a man to die, Alvin would be far more like morally in the wrong. Like when he said to Ogun, just because he's a thief, you'd let him suffer. Like, you could argue there's some good boy to that sentence. But if he said, just because a man's a murderer, you'd let him suffer, like, Alvin would be in the wrong.
Thank you.
The reason why Alvin is only speaking about and commenting on the thieving part in all of this is because if they added the murder, like, Alvin would be actively in the wrong. BTS has some prize bangers, so best of all being Twitter. Listen, it's a banger. I'll probably do that later. My brother went through a BTS phase, and it was a situation. Miguel is gone. Has he gone to thief and steal?
Shucks.
Has he gone to thief and steal? And murder? And kill? Man was factually told the dude's a killer and he focused on the entirely wrong subject. Yeah, again, because if he focused on the correct subject, Alvin would be seen as wrong and stupid. And, like, I guess dangerously naive. Dangerously inept. No, not inept. Because, like, his actions are actively gonna cause situations for other people. That's not inept. What would you call that? Not flagrant. Disregard. No, not disregard. Negligent. Dangerously negligent. Like, criminally negligent.
Someone help!
Got that?
Damn, Alvin. You healed the thief and murderer, and now he's kidnapped and threatened the life of a child so he can continue killing and murdering and thieving and stealing. Damn, Alvin. You fucking twit.
No, no.
Chip. Bugger me.
Naruto-esque behavior. Damn, Alvin, it's crazy. You've endangered a child.
The hells?
You've endangered the life of a child. That's crazy, Alvin.
It can't be.
Oh, heavens.
That bastard.
Well, shuck. That's his response. Well, shucks. You know. You win some, you lose some. This fucking twat.
I'll take care of this.
This actual fucking twat. I am perplexed and flabbergasted by this moronic behavior.
Got it.
Yeah, you are a damn fool, because you're a fucking twat. We've been over this. Naruto once just glossed over Itachi committing an atrocity while talking about him during the war arc. I mean, he only slaughtered one clan. It was just one clan. It was a clan no one liked, so you know, it's fine. Like, yeah, you know, he learned his lesson. He's a good boy now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He said he was sorry, and when he died, it turns out he was actually a good brother. So you know, it worked out in the end. It worked out in the end, right? He was actually a good boy all along who did it because he loves his brother. You know. Danzo was the real villain. Because he made it happen.
Let's see what you got. My turn. What the?
My turn now.
This is a genuinely not great weakness spread.
Be engulfed in my blizzard!
Let's open the apothecary in 2, have some level of necessary callousness. Not even just callous, here's hoping he's fucking smart. You're meant to be smart to study the medicines.
Here we go.
Or so I've been told. And he missed.
What is the logical course of action?
I'm all for altruistic characters, but the second they're dangerously altruistic to the point of causing harm through mercy, they gain a permanent negative mark. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Bring about a miracle of healing!
Big 100%. Many much agree.
Bring it on.
Many much big man agree. Because like at that point, like there's a term I have heard that like I quite enjoy. It's called suicidal empathy. It's when you are being empathetic to someone's situation to the actual detriment, like the actual harm of yourself or others.
What is the logical course of
I don't remember why I heard the phrase suicidal empathy, but it's a really good phrase. When your altruism and your empathy actively harms,
Bring it on.
that is a problem that needs to be addressed. Stop fucking missing, you twat.
My turn.
I'll do my best! Be engulfed in my blizzard!
What is the logical course of action? Nothing will quiet the storm.
Apothecary in 2 is probably fine. I didn't finish 2, but from what I got, she's not stupid. Good. Will I play 2? No idea. Will I play 2? Absolutely no idea. Good job, Mr. Hero. You've let Captain Murder Stomp live to commit many more murder stomps. You've allowed Captain Baby Slaughter to slaughter more babies. Congrats. Why did you do it? Oh, he told you his sad backstory. Okay, fair enough then. It's like, shut up.
Here we go.
The fact that everything seems to be weak to darkness in this Alphen story is slightly concerning. Is it supposed to be tied with Dancer? Is that meant to be his thing?
A tempest of ice shall rage.
Like, is the assumption I have a Dancer with Alphen at all times?
My turn.
All right.
I'll not be defeated. Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Here goes nothing.
I'll do my best.
An interesting dilemma.
I am going to
Out of my
I'm going to teach Ferion the AoE dark
I'll do my
skill after
best.
this fight.
There! I hope I've grown more able.
Dancing 2 has wind. That makes far more sense. That genuinely makes far more sense than dark. Merchant is pay to win playstyle, as it should be. Throwing money at everything. And the fact that they just let Orochimaru chill around in the village, I've heard about this, and it's like, what? How? The war criminal? The war criminal? The kidnapper experiment person? Child experiment man? He can just chill?
I'll make this.
And apparently one of the 3 members of the Boruto squad is Orochimaru's kid, and it's like, you allowed that? You allow him to have a child that has free access to the village? Questions.
My
Questaños.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Bring it on.
An interesting.
I'll do my best. Ah! Be engulfed in my blizzard.
My turn. Moonlight walks. A tempest of ice shall rage. Ah! What's this?
Here we go.
Sasuke's also got a rap sheet at least a mile long, which is gets a Jiraiya treatment. And there's also a pretty questionable on it, really. Now, I am less questioning it with Sasuke, purely because other than Naruto, who's gonna stop him?
All right.
Like, other than Naruto, who is gonna bring him into prison? Who could do that? Like, it's kind of bullshit. Like, the fact that he's allowed to just be like, nah, I exile myself. but I can come back whenever I want. It's like, shut up. But on the other hand, other than Naruto, who could stop him? Several people can stop Orochimaru. Who could stop Sasuke with his bullshit Rinnegan? I've read the list of powers the Rinnegan gives you. And I'm pretty sure he has like the Sharingan in one eye, the Rinnegan in the other, I think. Or he just has the Rinnegan regardless. But like, I can think is either Rinnegan in both eyes or Sharingan in one, Rinnegan in the other, I don't remember. But like, I've read the power list of what Rinnegan gives you. And it's like, let this man self-exile. Truthfully, no. Yeah, exactly. No one. Let this man self-exile. Because what are you gonna do? If you decide, no, Sasuke, you must face justice, and Sasuke says, nah, what are you doing in that situation? Nothing. So while I think it's bullshit that he is allowed to just walk away, I get it. Imagine you're the ninja. Imagine you're the guy. They say, okay, bring in Sasuke. It's your job to bring in Sasuke to face his crimes. What are you doing? I'd be like, nah, I'm good, I'm retiring. I'm fine, thanks.
Out of my way.
Bring it on! A tempest comes!
I tell you what.
Well then.
The fact that we are in a dungeon where none of the enemies are weak to the standard scholar damage skills is a slight issue that we must address.
Moonlight Walk.
The one guy who can take him to task has just already forgiven him. Exactly. The one guy that can do anything has forgiven him, sees him as his best friend and brother. And it's like, even if you were told... Jailbreak, okay. Even if you were told, like, yo, bring in Sasuke, Naruto would just, like, Naruto could just stand in front of you and be like, nah, you're not doing that. And then what you gonna do? You gonna take on Naruto? Is there one that ups accuracy? Is there another one that ups accuracy? The answer is no. So I think most people don't acknowledge in the actual gap between, or the actual gap between Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto, with just Yin Kurama, equaled an attack from Sasuke when he had all 9 beast power. Yeah, and also there's, I'm not sure if Yin Kurama is the name of it, but there's the form that was unveiled in Boruto that apparently has the power of nuclear fusion that was supposed to like burn up Kurama's life force to use it, but then he just reincarnated in Naruto's daughter because Lamau. So like, if Naruto used that like with Sage mode, like Sasuke's fucked. Unless Sasuke uses like the full extent of the Rinnegan's powers, which are again bullshit.
Try that.
Here we go.
Nothing will quiet the storm. My turn. An ode to the night.
The fact that Sakura is just actually a, or functionally a single mother because of Sasuke's exile is kind of fine. No, I find that hilarious. I find it hilarious that she was so desperate to get dicked down by this guy that she is his baby mama. She is a single ass baby mama. I find that shit hilarious.
Well then,
She was such a hoe.
be engulfed in my
She was such a hoe and has been left in hoe situations, doing hoe activities.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen? My
I
turn.
can't be fucking bothered to deal with a dungeon that's all just weak to dark and nothing else. Like, my guys, be weak to something that goddamn scholars can damage. She's not his wife. She's not his lover. She's just the mother of his child, which is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious to me. Genuinely.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Bring it on.
A child that he didn't even recognize until he saw she had the Sharingan. Again, fucking hilarious. Not only is Sakura an afterthought, fucking their child is such an afterthought to him that it never even occurred to him. At no point did it even occur to him. She was... Both Sakura and their child were so nothing to this man. This is the life Sakura chose. This is what she wanted. And it's fucking hilarious.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
And apparently there was an entire arc where Sarada doubted Sakura was actually her mother and thought Karin, whatever her name is, thought she was her mother instead. Because she has more in common with Karin, and because Karin had a thing for Sasuke. And actually like teamed up with and journeyed with Sasuke, unlike Sakura. So for a time, she was convinced that Sakura wasn't even her mother. Which again, fucking hilarious.
I've done my research on you.
Alright, Alfin, let's see the fruits of your suicidal empathy.
Miguel.
Alfred, fancy meeting you here. The brat wouldn't shut up, so I stuck him one to give him something to really cry.
Damn, Alvin, you got a child murdered. That's insane. Damn, Alvin, you got a child kidnapped and killed. Mother's going. Well, he's probably going to survive, but like, he got a child stabbed. Mother is going through actual hell right now.
You low-down pile of filth.
Hey, you saved him.
Move aside and let me see the boy's wound.
Not another bleeding step. As pleased as I'd be to see you fix up my golden goose. Something tells me you're just going to up and sneak away with him.
The boy could die.
That's on your hands, Alvin.
And what of it if he does? I've got 4 mouths to feed back at home.
I thought it was 3.
Yeah, he's a liar.
Whoops. I should learn to keep my stories straight.
Damn, Alvin, you're surprised that the thief and the murderer was a liar too? Damn. Damn, you fucking twat.
You actually believed I had a bloody family? I don't even know where my next meal is coming from. You're so sodding gullible, it almost moves me to tears. But I owe you one, Alfred. Thanks to you, I'm able to get back to honest work.
I give. This is my fault for fixing
It is.
But that's why I'm gonna set things right. By my own hand. Step aside, Miguel!
Sure that's smart, Alfred? I stretch the truth from time to time. I wasn't lying about being a mercenary. Miguel Twin Spears has killed 100 men if he's killed a dozen. Soldiers, mind you, not mollycoddles toting a bag full of weeds. None of your potions or bandages will patch you up when I'm done with you.
Naruto's character's assassination as being a horrid father was pretty bad though. Not gonna lie, it's the main reason I pretend. When I heard about that, when I heard that that's what they decided to do, I was genuinely so pissed. Like, not even as like a massive Naruto fan. Like, I did enjoy Naruto, don't get me wrong. I watched it from start all the way up until the boat arc in fucking Shippuden. I watched all of the filler in original Naruto as well. I didn't know it was filler. I watched it all, and then after I got to the boat arc, I read it from the boat arc to finish. And yeah, as someone who actually stuck with the character from start to finish, I was genuinely, by my own hand, includes 3 other pipes. Hey, look, but by everyone's hands, okay? But yeah, I was just, when I heard that, I was just like, nah, I'm good. Like, that's not the sole reason I've not engaged with Boruto. It's also like, I just don't care. Like, Naruto's ended, and it ended in a satisfying manner. I'm good. I watched the end movie. I'm good. So like, Naruto ended like as great in my opinion. It had its issues with fucking Kagura coming out of nowhere and shit like that. But it ended like it ended satisfactory. And so like, I had no need to continue the story. And then I hear the bullshit and it's like, nah. He sent a shadow clone to one of his children's birthday parties. I've heard about that. He sent a fucking shadow clone to his children's birthday party so he can continue doing Hokage work. Where the obvious response is, why not have the shadow clone do Hokage work so you can spend time with your family?
A tempest of ice shall
Of
rage.
all characters in fiction that would never neglect their family, it would be Naruto. So the fact that he was written to be a neglectful father
Chase the
is
darkness.
honestly in-fucking-sane. Jesus.
Here goes nothing.
Out of my way.
I also hate the art and fashion of Boruto. In Naruto, the characters at least had a good outfit design and art. I've also seen that. I don't want to have theories.
About the miracle of healing.
I don't want to have theories or try to like undermine an artist's work.
I'll not.
But
Here I go.
you know how Tite Kubo, the mangaka for Bleach, has a habit of always like putting his characters in some wild drip. I feel, personally, that
Elfric, bringer of flame.
Boruto is trying to do that. Because I see the character designs in
Out of my
Boruto
way.
and how they look like they are trying to fashion up. And it's like, it's not the same. Naruto Shadow Clones don't even rebel anymore. So they totally do office work. Yeah, they would, 100%. Hell, even if they rebelled, they probably still would. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Now the true lesson.
It is the big dumb. The big stupid dumb.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Here we go.
Also, if you want to know why it's taking me a while sometimes to pick certain options, it's because I still have my glasses off. So I'm trying to read without glasses. Cooper was outright an inspiring fashion designer, from what I heard. So they look drippy at all times because of that. I know, I've heard about that as well. I'm pretty sure I think he said in an interview at one point, if he didn't get into manga, he would have become a fashion designer.
My turn now. Flames, burn this away.
Out of my way.
No, okay.
What next?
I thought it might be knife.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Why does Thief have a random fire ability? Genuine question. Why?
A great inferno to scorch the land.
My turn now. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Here goes nothing.
Why did he not send his clone just to do the work or so he can spend time with his family? The clones would absolutely not have begrudged.
Try this.
I mean, Eldritch Knight 2.0 is coming along nicely. Dark Souls 3 basic bitch knight mini and some green stuff.
dilemma.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate, sir. Eldritch Knight 2.0, I assume, is either referring to the Dark Souls 3 mini or D&D character. And also, I did not even know they did Dark Souls 3 minis. I did not realize that. Look how many fucking turns he has. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Don't play.
My turn now. There!
All right.
Now, what next?
Okay. Okay, knew it. D&D character of mine that I did indeed base off a DS3 mini. There's a board game. There's a Dark Souls 3 board game? Did not even know this. This is knowledge.
How do you like this?
HP thief, I guess. It does alright damage,
Will
honestly.
not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
I took standard knight, gave him some flurry robe stuff. Internet wrong people could call a tabard a scarf and put his sword on fire. Gave him some 2mm small peyote stills. So what you're saying is that you made like a 40k character, or like a blasphemous Templar. Is what you're saying, sir. Which is fine. Don't get me wrong. No one else even slightly agrees with me when I say it. But I felt Boruto spits on Naruto's legacy, both Naruto as a series and a character, mind you. Oh no, I agree. 100%, I agree. No cap, I agree. Zero capping. Have you heard of Record of Ragnarok? I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it.
All right.
That's why I find there's a YouTuber I watch a lot called Dato Doya. Good old Dato Doya. He's a funny boy. He's a good content creator. He knows jack shit about Bleach. And honestly, isn't the biggest fan of Bleach. And he put out a video about the new Bleach game. And he titled it "Everyone Hates Bleach." And the thumbnail was a tier list with fucking Boruto. I think it was even Naruto or Boruto in S tier, One Piece in A tier, and Bleach in F tier. And it's like, my guy, I don't want to hear everyone hates Bleach. I want to hear everyone hates Bleach from a goddamn Boruto dick rider. Shut up.
Don't.
I'll do my best.
And I was also at the pretty much the entire comments was, yo, you can't meat ride Boruto and shit on Bleach. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm saying that I made Knight Tristan, who's a somehow soulless human who casts his spells via spell-scribed mini spell scrolls that treat him as his own golem. Look at my man putting lore. Look at my man putting lore into his bullshit. Cringe. Cringe, I say, sir.
material. An interesting. Now the true lesson begins. Alofin, Lord of Learning.
Here we go. Need some of this?
Also, John Warhammer is just reminding me of John Dungeon, which is a very specific reference. It's a very specific reference, John Dungeon. It is in reference to a couple of Darkest Dungeon videos that I found on YouTube, where someone's they voice act all of the characters, and the night guy is an insane dude called John Dungeon. Because he's a night dude. He's generic Nightman, so he's John Dungeon.
Now the true lesson begins. Not bad.
Basically a tournament arc manga where gods and mystical figures fight to decide the fate of humanity. And it's peak. Alright. Daradoi would be like, hey guys, I love a vastly inferior series, and vastly superior series sucks because I suck. I mean, basically. At the end of the video, he did, like, after playing the game, he did turn around and be like, you know what, I don't know shit about Bleach, but I get it. I can see the hype. But at the same time, everyone's like, shut the fuck up. Fucking, you dare meet ride Boruto in this house? Fuck out of here. When Adam says, why does a man need a reason to protect their children? Oh, it's so peak. But what makes a man? But what is a man? What changes the nature of a man? That's a question. That's a question for you all. Go do your homework. What can change the nature of a man?
That'll do her.
But that's wonderful.
Mother?
Again, though, remember how Alvin caused this? We're gonna just skim past that?
Huh?
We're still in town even though it's been a couple of days.
That's right. Sure.
You know,
You did in fact do that. And again, by saving a robber's life. Why are you... By saving a murderer's life. Why are you trying so hard to downplay the severity of this man's actions? Also, this suggests that throughout this entire game, Alvin has never killed a person. Despite the many combat encounters we've had, this implies, at this point in the game, canonically, Alvin has not engaged in a single round of combat. In canon, he has not engaged in a single round of combat until now.
It was 10 years ago, when I started practicing my craft. I was living with my wife in a tiny village.
You gotta go, need to finish reading The Lone Mecha Monster. The MC just unlocked Anubis mode transformation. I'm sitting on Discord, have fun. Alright, have a good one, Lennon.
One day, a wanted criminal came to our home. He had evaded his captors, but at great cost. His wounds were dire. I knew what he was, and still I took him into my home and tended to him.
Damn, it's almost like criminals are bad people.
I believed, much like you do, that every life was worth saving.
They're not.
With each passing day, his condition improved.
And then he killed your wife.
I was filled with pride for my skills, and joy for my patient's recovery. Then one day, I went off into the woods to gather ingredients for a potion. I returned to find my wife on the floor, unrecognizable, in a pool of her own.
Damn, criminals are bad people? That's crazy.
I had no choice but to accept the truth. I saved the wrong life. I left my village behind and wandered from town to town. Ever since then, I treat only those I choose to treat. And save only those lives that deserve to be saved. Those hands of yours can shape the world. Think before you use them. There was another who practiced his craft the way you do.
I just don't know.
You don't know that criminals are bad? Okay, fair enough.
I still don't have the
The
answer.
answer that criminals are bad? Okay, fair enough.
What would you have done?
Probably not save the criminal.
If you're out there, can you send me some kind of message? Anything at all.
My guy graduated from wizard school by being both the most and least nerd of all. Bro had to pass every course on theoretical knowledge alone. I mean, based. Based, though. Yay, now it's time to grind everyone up to level fucking 45. Okay. I mean, I can do Ophelia's and Cyrus's right now. I'm gonna paint the flaming longsword in the colors of the MLGS. Oh, okay. Took me a second. Guided moon. Yeah, okay, there we go. It took me a second. I was thinking like Metal Gear, is this like Metal Gear Solid reference? What? Alright, so Ophelia and Cyrus can do their their chapter 4s now. Where are the others at? 33, 33, okay, we can do these. Okay, we can do Ophelia's, Cyrus, Hannah, and Primrose. We can do 4 people chapter 4s. You know what? Based. In a game that cared more about a story, Alvin Scrubs would haunt him long term. That is one of my biggest issues with the 8 characters and the 4 chapter like story layout. No one's given the time. No one's stories are really given the time to develop, really. Like, it's just point A, point B, point C, point D, done. Like if this game was just like 3 or 4 characters, Alvin's story would fuck him up for most of the game. Wake me up when Nation plays the lives again. That's Christmas time. That's Christmas and or New Year time. Nation Cycle would be like, learns, has to grind, hates grind, doesn't grind for months, plays again, repeat. Look. Only for this game. Some games I don't mind grinding. Games where there's 8 characters and you have to swap out repeatedly because they don't share fucking experience. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, now we've gotten to this town where Ophelia's sister drugged her, stole their holy relic of their god, and has given it to shady, dark, magic, antichrist people. And we're going to watch Ophelia forgive them. We're gonna watch Ophelia be like, you know what, it's fine. Sure, you drugged me, stole our sacred artifact, gave it to some shady antichrist people so they could use necromancy to revive your father and bring around the dark god that would end the world. It's fine. How's that Labyrinth of Laveria going, by the way? Let's not worry about that. That Labyrinth of Galeria is coming along. It exists, alright? It happened. It's there.
Why?
Yes. What? Right.
Don't worry about it, Brendan. There's been some dubious situations in this game so far. We forgive every crime. Every crime has been forgiven in this game. Alright, glasses back on. I can't see shit. Alright. That is decent, honestly. That's a lot of money though. That was a lot of money. You know, canonically, the flame is quite factually suppressing a dark god, and the other 12 had a smackdown with. Yeah. Yeah. And our sister, who is a priest of said church, was like, you know what, we can sacrifice that. You know what, we can bring back the dark god, it's fine.
Goodness.
Thank you so much. That's right.
I am most grateful.
What?
The fact of the matter is...
That cannot be.
You have to fight the final boss twice because Alphen patches him up after hearing a sob story. Oh, I'd quit the game. I would shut the game off. I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
But
Ah, damn, the evil guy. The evil guy was evil? Oh, damn. Here's another issue I have with how everyone gets the 4 chapters and there's no time for development. Everyone has... Because there's like, it has to be split 8 different ways. Everyone's story gets like one character who's introduced into their story, and like they're the one like prevailing character throughout, and it's clear that the only reason why they're there is because they're significant, because they're evil. The only one out of the goddamn 8 characters who have not had a single prevailing character throughout the entire chapters who is clearly evil is Alphen.
Yes.
what?
If I might.
I feel that after this chapter, I forgive the idiot villagers for freaking trying to imprison me and kill me in the name of a dark, evil god. It will happen. I believe it. I fully believe it. 100%.
This cannot be. You must stop. You're wrong.
Oh! Yes.
What?
Find a way out. How would I do that? We're in prison, sir.
Oh.
Antagonist from the Dark God kills them instead of rewarding them. It's just a surprised Pikachu face, like, what?
Letting me speak.
You know, this probably would have went badly no matter what sister took the
Ophelia?
pilgrimage. I imagine if Liliana took the pilgrimage, she would have probably stopped at the first town, and that would have been it. Because she's not built for combat. She wouldn't have 8 or 7 friends to help her out.
That voice. Liana? Shh, not so loud. I'm sorry, Ophelia. I'll get you
Okay,
out of
will
here.
you return the flame?
But, Liana, why? I'm sorry,
No, you're not.
Bailey. I did it for my father.
You are trying to resurrect an old god that will destroy all life on Earth because you want your father to be brought back through necromancy. Like, I understand grief, but like, no.
He's gone. He left us forever.
Okay. And?
But the Savior promised me he can bring Father back. All I need to do is act as his vestal.
And bring about the end of all life as you know it.
Listen to yourself, Liana. This is madness you speak. What? How could you say such a
Because
thing?
Ophelia is one of the few logical characters in the entire game.
Do you not even care that Father is
This
gone?
fucking twat. I hate most of the characters in this game. I hate most of the people in this game.
Liana. All those days we spent together. You and me and Father. Dining together, talking together, laughing together. We'll never know that happiness again. Don't you even care? I do care. But that doesn't mean you can bring back the departed.
Also, remember, Liana, the reason why Ophelia is in your family is because her parents were murdered before her eyes when she was like 5. And your father took her in and kind of adopted her as a second daughter. If anyone knows what it's like to lose a parent, it would be Ophelia. The difference is yours died of natural causes. Hers were murdered. If anyone knows what it's like to grieve a parent...
I can't believe you, Ophelia. Were you always this
No,
cruel-hearted?
you fucking cunt.
Listen to me, Liana. Of course I wish His Excellency were still alive. But those who pass through the gate to the afterworld are never to return. And if you let that man use this forbidden power...
It's not got enough story to make a good character. I mean... Alberic, up until he forgave Erhard, was a good character. Ulbrich was good up until that one point. Cyrus is just fun. Cyrus is actually just the best character in the game because he's just fun.
There's no telling what horrors might be unleashed. I won't give up. Father is coming back. I'll see to that.
I want your father to come back as a monstrosity. I want him to come back as a horrific monster. And I want you to be the reason for it. I want a Full Metal Alchemist.
When he's back, we can all be a family again, just like before. Wouldn't you like that too, Feely?
We have to kill this woman.
I'll leave the door unlocked. Please, get away from this place before anyone
The
finds
fact
you.
that Ophelia is going to forgive. I know she's going to forgive.
And just leave the rest to me, okay? Liana!
Good!
Oh.
Ah! Just so. Hi.
Oh.
I want Full Metal Alchemist with Liana being the one who ended up with a purely armor body. I mean, I just want her to, because I don't think it was in Brotherhood. I think it was just in the original. But when they bring back their mother, and it's just a fucking congealed abomination of limbs and flesh, screaming in pain and agony. That's what I want her to see with her dad. I want her to do this, and that to be her reward. How did they not see her?
Now then.
Random village folk when the abyss itself opens up in their village. Maybe we shouldn't have believed the dark cult. Maybe we shouldn't have believed in the dark god that was sealed away by the other 12 gods for a reason. The dark cult sounded legit at the time. You know, they made some good points at the time. It seemed like a good idea. I mean, they had cookies.
May I have this dance?
Of course, everything here's to light.
I'll not be defeated.
I mean, it is Ophelia's, you know, big final chapter.
The sacred flame shine forth.
It doth maketh the sense.
The flame rise.
I am ready.
Oh, I've not. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows!
Another major issue I have with the fucking character, 8-character system in this game. I have to go back to an inn, swap out Hannah and Primrose, bring Alfin and Ferion back into the party, so I can then strip them of their gear, and then put Hannah and Primrose back in the party again, and give them the gear.
May the sacred flame shine forth! Prepare yourself! Flames, burn this away!
Interesting dilemma. Sacred light to chase the darkness.
Imagine being the one guy who just doesn't buy into the fantasy RPG town that starts following obvious antagonists, but you can't speak up for obvious reasons. Yeah, you're just like, fuck it, yeah. Yeah, evil's cool, right guys? Yeah. Yeah, I'm all about the evil god. He's based.
Aiming carefully, shooting true.
Will this guy please die?
My focuses are nothing will quiet the storm. Thus ends your lesson.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunting.
Now, what next?
They'll let me rest at their tavern though, let's not worry about that. Well, their inn. They'll let me rest at their inn, they'll let me go in their tavern, but let's not worry about that. Okay, equipment. Unequip all. Unequip all. Alright. Now, what were the jobs? You were Dancy McGee. You were the warrior. And you were the scholar. Alright. Evil God says that he'll give me what I want. He didn't say what he wanted to return. Perfect deal. Well, I mean, he couldn't want anything, you know, dubious or evil. He's a trustworthy guy, this dark god who was sealed away by the other 12 gods for being evil. Like, he's a trustworthy dude, in my opinion. If you don't think so, you're just cringe.
I've done my research on you. An interesting dilemma. The flame versus right.
Rude.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Trying this.
I am ready.
Thunder!
They are only weak to light magic-wise. That is a slight issue, but we can make it work.
May the sacred flame shine forth! I'll do my best. Yeah.
My guy does so much damage.
Not bad. A passing grade.
So let's place bets. How quickly is Ophelia gonna forgive? Like, is she gonna, like, hesitate to forgive? Or is she gonna be like an immediate, nah, it's okay. Father would have wanted this.
I've done my research on you. Now, what next?
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Like this. On your feet now.
Trying this. Thou didst fight with courage.
How do we get up there? Is it here? It is here. Okay. These dungeons are far too small as well. These dungeons are far too small to be of any practical, like, grinding
Time
use.
to teach you a lesson. What is the logical course of action?
We're not grinding, but leveling. Because you can grind it in a single spot, but, like, you know, the fact that,
My turn
like, you walk through a dungeon and, like, after a minute, you're at the other end of the boss fight. It's like, okay. Most dungeons are laid out in a way where, like, you're probably going to gain maybe 2 levels at least while you're here.
Be engulfed in my blizzard. Come in, if thou darest. Letting the hunt begin. I will cut him down.
Now, what next? The flame versus right.
What next?
ready. Be engulfed in my blizzard. The show is over.
What's the point of having a save point there and then here? What does that do?
May I have this dance?
My turn now.
What is the logical course of action?
I am ready. Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Lessen my arrow.
I am ready.
An interesting dilemma.
I am genuinely surprised that we've been able to get through at least to a second chapter. A second story chapter of this stream. I thought we'd do one and then just grind, but now. Do Ophelia's, might do Cyrus's, and then that'll probably be it. But the fact that we can... no, hello. The fact that we can do Hernarts and Primroses as well is actually very goddamn helpful. Because then it's just Tressa, Ulbrich, Alfin, and Farion for their chapter 4s.
There is no choice.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Light, fair enough.
What now?
One more? No, goddammit.
I am
Goddammit.
ready. Be engulfed in my blizzard. I am ready.
An interesting dilemma. Nothing will quiet the storm.
The only element I don't have on this team right now is wind. And that's not a massive loss, honestly. You say that you'll get
What next?
enough more, but what are the chances that the next boss will be super overpowered and require grinding? It's always possible. It is always possible. I hope to God it's not, but it's always possible. It can always happen.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
What is the logical course of action? A tempest of ice shall reign. You should have studied harder.
You get a decent amount of money, but XP is kind of just eh. For a chapter 4 dungeon, this XP is kind of eh.
Letting us beginning.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Letting the hunt beginning.
An interesting dilemma. A great inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready. Flames, burn this away. The show is over.
Also, what's weird is that in this entire game, I've not grinded because of difficulty. I've only grinded to meet the minimum level requirement to continue the story. Now, I'm probably gonna eat my words eventually, but thus far, difficulty, apart from fucking Hanart's Dragon chapter, because that was just an annoying gimmick, difficulty has not been the issue. It's just been trying to get characters to where the game tells me they have to be.
Thunder, ring out.
Cringe ass bitch.
On your feet now.
An interesting dilemma. The flame rising.
I'll not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Lesson. Letting my arrow fly and true.
His damage is so good.
What next?
Genuinely, his damage is so good.
Thunder, ring out.
I'll do my best. I am not made for such battles.
She just has a higher magic attack stack innately. That's crazy. $30,000 buckaroonies.
Flame, protect us. I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
I thought you'd target Primrose, if I'm entirely honest with you. There we go.
On your feet now.
What next? I will cut him down.
So anyway, Cyrus started blasting. Yeah, he started blasting. Cyrus kind of built different like that. You know how it is.
Flames, burn this away.
Letting the hunt begin. The hunt ended.
I have not been utilizing Hanart's entire beast capture mechanic. Right, let's go forgive the villains. Let's go forgive the evil cult.
Thank you very much. Huh? Come on.
Right. Please.
That's right.
Father? But why?
You're surprised that the flame is turning evil? You're surprised that the evil powers of the Dark God is turning the flame evil?
Come on.
God. This girl be the big stupid. The big giga stupid.
What?
That's right.
Ah, damn sacrifices.
But why?
Wait, she's surprised that the evil thing is doing evil things? Yeah, okay. She didn't flinch at the heart will explode comment. Well, no, she's stupid. She's stupid. We've been over this.
That's right.
What? I'll not allow it!
Why is she surprised that the evil flame is doing evil things when she asked it to do evil things?
Ophelia?
Why you?
I will not lose to you!
These regular ass dudes? Oh yeah, they regular ass dudes. These are dudes of the regular variety.
Letting my arrow fly and true, I will cut him down.
I am ready.
Ain't no way they just have regular attacks. Ain't zero way.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth!
Letting my arrow fly and true. I will cut him down.
Nothing will fly.
I am be engulfed in my blizzard.
May the sacred flame shine
Alright,
forth.
boss time. Get rid of the goddamn
The
peons.
flame guides us true.
You can hold your own in battles, sister.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
I will not fall to a monster like you.
And yet, it is all in vain. The ritual will not stop unless Liana gives up her heart's desire. And she will not give that up as long as she
What you're saying is she has to not live. Let's go!
If you truly wish to stop us, then strike her down. If you have the courage to slay your dear sister.
Liana! I'm sorry, Feely. Liana, think about what you are doing! I can't. I just want to see him again. I can't think of anything else. Liana. What can I do? What can I say to get through
We are
her?
generally just ignoring the fact that Ophelia's parents were killed before her eyes when she was a child. We are generally ignoring the fact that she was the one that should have this trauma, but doesn't.
What counsel would you give me, Your Excellency? Father! That's it! Liana, don't you remember the bird? We were playing behind the chapel when we found a dead bird on the ground. Remember, Liana! Remember Father's words!
I think this is also the first time she referred to him as father.
The poor birdie. It's cold. Can't it fly anymore? Maybe it's just too cold. We should warm it by the fire. But it's not moving. At all. Do you think the birdie died? Poor birdie. What should we do, Anna? I don't know.
Whatever is the matter, my girls?
The little birdie died. Father, please. Can't you bring it back to life? Please.
We cut our father to buff Riku. Hey man, look, that'd be great. That'd be a good party member, just buff Riku.
Oh dear. I see. Listen to me, my girls. Once a living creature has passed on from this world, it cannot return.
But why?
That is the way that our gods made us, I'm afraid.
That's so sad. Why would the gods be so cruel?
It is sad, Liana. This
We
is
are
true.
genuinely ignoring the fact that Ophelia's parents were killed before her eyes. We are genuinely ignoring the fact. Like, this is like in Persona 5 Strikers, when one of the new characters is going through some hardcore depression because her mother died. And rather than Futaba relating to this girl who was going through depression because her mother died, instead it is Makoto who speaks up because her dad's a cop. and the new girl's character's a cop, and it's like, okay, cool, cop daughters, we relate. And it's like, no, it should be Futaba who should be talking right now. Like, this man shouldn't be saying shit. We should not be having this scene. It should be about Ophelia being like, I've been through this shit, bitch.
But in return, the gods gave us a gift.
The image is apparently from 2009.
They gave
Jesus.
us the joy of life.
Jeez, that's old as shit. Damn.
The joy of life? But what's so good about life if we all just die in the end?
All things that live must one day pass through those solemn gates. But it is because we know that our time is limited that we know to enjoy each day that we have. Didn't it make the two of you happy to meet one another?
The downsides of barely making the story a story at all. It's actually ludicrous. It's actually ludicrous the damage that this story has had done to it by them needing to split it 8 separate equal ways. It's genuinely astounding.
I was happy too.
That is the joy of life. And besides, even after we die, it does not mean we are entirely gone.
You're not, but...
Also, reminder, there are currently 8 corpses. There are currently 8 people that are dead on the floor because of Liana's actions. Liana has actively killed at least 8 people.
Liana, Ophelia, close your eyes for a moment.
I imagine if Square Enix thought we wanted Bakureku and he was just swole in every game. That would be horrific.
Okay. Like this?
Is the bird flapping its wings?
Mm-hmm. It's flying.
That's because the bird lives on in your heart.
Does it really? But it's not really.
You are both smart girls. Someday you will even understand the mysteries of
The
death.
fact that Ophelia's parents are not being brought up is insane.
Time softens the sharp edges of grief, and those you have lost live on in your heart, so long as you do not...
The fact that the defining incited incident about Ophelia's entire life and story is not being mentioned is insane.
Someday, I too will pass through those gates. It is inevitable. But when that day comes, pray remember me, that I might live on forever in your hearts.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 corpses.
Those who have passed live on in our hearts. That is what Father told
Liana
us.
has killed 7 people and corrupted the flame of her god to allow a dark god to gain power.
He wanted us to remember him as he was. Please remember him. Liana! It's all coming back to me now. Father.
Preposterous! The flame grows weak!
I will not forgive you for trifling with Liana's heart.
But you will forgive Liana for killing 7 people.
You would insist on meddling until the very last. It all would have succeeded if only Liana had been the one to perform the kindling.
Yeah, know, right? If she was actually chosen to do her job, the world would be doomed. She's that worthless as a person.
your ilk bring nothing but misery to
Oh, I see, it's because Ophelia is based.
But it ends today. Today, the dark flame feeds upon you!
Liana, after the flashback, those thousands of people, I can't believe I slaughtered them all. And Ophelia would be like, nah, it's fine, don't worry about it. I forgive you. It's okay, sis. I forgive you. It's cool.
I will stop you here and now.
Of course it's a bit to light.
Spout all the pretty words you like. You know the truth. She will never again know the happiness she once
Well, that's
did.
because she's a murderer.
Why do you rob your sister of the hope I offer her? What else does she have but that futile wish?
She still has so much more, whether she sees it or not. Every tie you have to another person, small though it might be, will help you rise again when you have fallen.
I am ready.
Once the flame weakened, it just returned back to its original divine state. I guess he meant the black flame weakened. That's my assumption. Also, I want to point out, I've looked up how much HP this man has. I have looked up how much HP this man has.
Let your wounds be
Would you like to take a guess?
Now, what next?
The answer may surprise you.
A tempest of ice shall rage!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I am ready.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
I'll not be defeated. May the sacred
I don't know why I did the
flame
AoE
shine
one there.
forth.
What next?
$100k? Almost. 97. You're gonna keep Ophelia in the party after. I can't remove her. She's not Oh, she's not a mandatory. Oh. I still might. If I'm honest.
I shall pierce them through. Letting the hunt beginning.
Because she is the highest level person I have. So like, I still might keep her along.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
An interesting dilemma.
I am ready. The peacock struck.
I will not be defeated. Oh, sacred light.
An interesting dilemma.
I am ready.
Watch me now. What next?
Interesting. Now the true lesson begins. Alofin, Sword of Learning.
Letting my arrow fly.
Here I go! Elfric, bringer of the flame!
I am ready. I am ready.
Yeah, this is
Be
doable.
engulfed in my blizzard.
This is doable. So far. So far.
What next? A tempest of ice shall reign.
Cyrus about to get one good hit.
I'll do my best.
Cyrus about to get one good hit.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Letting my arrow. What next? What next?
And now the true lesson begins.
12.
A tempest of ice
24.
shall reign.
It takes a lot of setup, but Cyrus can do 24k in a single hit. Once every like 10 turns, but he can do it.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Well then. Oh, sacred light!
Bonds of love and friendship are but fragile things. They all break in the end. All of them.
No! We will never be broken apart! I believe in Leona!
I don't.
Oh, you sound quite confident. I wonder how long you will cling to that belief.
Oh.
I'll do my best.
Oh. But I can still. Oh. I can use some.
Oh, sacred
And they
light!
have 7 shield, which is a that is a non-ideal.
Course of action.
That is a very anti-ideal. Ooh. Okay, so light and dark are the only spells that can be used. Oh, that is and not even AoE light. Oh, that's a not good.
Sacred light to chase the darkness.
I am ready.
What next?
One of them broke up to see it.
I am ready.
Well, okay. But now I have to fucking kill him.
An interesting
That is a genuine issue.
Coming, if thou darest. Coming.
The inability to use most of my magic is a remarkable detriment considering 3/4 of this party are
Well,
magic.
Here I go! Oh, sacred light!
Letting my arrow fly, holding back nothing. I will cut him down.
I am ready.
Well then,
Even the ability to heal is gone. Alright.
have this!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Hana is now out of juice, but that's fine. That's one of them dealt with. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It turns out not being able to heal is a massive detriment. It turns out losing the ability to heal is a remarkable detriment. And there is no AoE revive item.
Stay strong. On your feet now. You can't end like this.
My turn now.
Even her revive. Bro. Bro.
No,
Oh,
you
oh
will
God.
not! This should help. Have this. I'm sorry.
My friends, I am sorry.
The ability to not heal. That's a great boss mechanic. Perpetual lack of healing. I'm gonna have to I need to swap out, I guess, Primrose for like Ulbrich. Because if they can just negate my entire party, that's an issue. Like, if they can just negate all magic apart from light and dark, then, and healing as well, then like, that completely shuts down. Because Cyrus is a cleric as well, so he can only use light. Primrose is a fucking dancer, she can use dark, but they're not weak to dark, so she's worthless. Alright.
I will not lose to you!
Flame burns bright.
Well then.
Come in, if thou darest.
I am ready.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
You have to go through this every goddamn time as well.
An interesting dilemma. The flame burns bright.
What next?
I am ready.
Wait a minute.
Be engulfed.
Wait a minute. No, I don't.
I'll do my best.
Wait a minute. No, yeah, it was. Never mind. I was cooking an idea. I was cooking, but I can cook no more.
What is the logical course of action?
I'll not be defeated. Prepare yourself! May the sacred flame
Will
shine
y'all just
forth.
die?
Letting my arrow fly.
I am ready.
Watch me be engulfed in my bosom. What next?
I am ready.
Coming, if thou.
There we go. Jesus, okay.
The hunt endeth.
You can hold your own in battle, sister.
I will not fall. The poor
We're still.
birdie.
Okay. How many cutscenes? I'm gonna have to do this every single time I die. Alright.
I will stop you here and now.
Spout all the pretty words. What?
She still has every.
I am ready.
Goodness.
What next?
A tempest of ice shall rage.
I'll do my best. Oh, sacred light.
I'm gonna put money down on me not beating this tonight. I'm
Let
gonna
my
put
arrow fly
money,
and true.
moolah down on this.
Now, what next? A tempest of ice shall rage.
I am ready.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
Well then. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Coming, if thou darest.
Kind of cringe, but okay.
What is the logical course of action? A tempest of ice shall rage.
My turn now. Oh, sacred light.
Coming, if
I am ready.
be engulfed in my blizzard. Letting the hunt beginneth.
I am ready.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
Coming, if thou darest.
Yeah, I think he's gonna summon these guys after
I'll do
this.
my best.
I didn't do the big damage with Cyrus, but I think he's still gonna do it.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Because I mean, this is the point of the fight where he did it last time. So when he got to 8 shields. No. Okay.
Interesting dilemma.
Let's see here. So if I buff and buff, we can do enough. We can absolutely do enough.
Now the true lesson begins. Alofin, Lord of Learning.
Coming.
I do 3. Do buff. Do 2. 4. Yeah. Especially if you do that.
I'll do my best. Here I go! Elfric, bringer of the flame.
And do you know what? For the means, actually.
Watch me now.
Oh no, you can't. Bollocks. Okay, no memes. Alright, sir, fuck him up.
A tempest of ice shall rage. A tempest of ice shall rage.
Let
And the
my
next
arrow
hit will be the
fly
big
and
hit.
true.
I am ready.
Watch me now.
I'll not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
My focus is unparalleled.
12.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
What next?
Now he will bring out his deeds.
I'll not be defeated. No, you will not.
I am ready.
Bomb!
No.
Oh.
I am ready.
Yeah. Okay. What were they weak to again? Light. Light, I remember that. Was it dagger? I think it was dagger. So let's...
Watch me now.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
The fact that I can't use the AoE one. Oh no, I can use... Oh! Okay. Yeah.
I will reflect your barbs.
Now, what next? Sacred light to chase the darkness!
Coming. Holding back nothing.
On your feet now.
What next? Yeah.
My turn now. There!
I still have so much to learn.
Stay strong.
I'll not be defeated. Have this.
Coming, if thou darest. I will cut him down.
Alright, the fact that the entire time they were broken I was able to do no damage because I was trying to recover some of the damage they did is annoying.
What is the logical course of action?
Okay. The lack of AoE or magic in general or healing in a fight where they spam AoE and magic is a fucking problem. It is a genuine problem.
How about this?
Like this.
I am sorry.
It seems I am finished.
I Right, round 3.
I will not lose to you.
These guys, why do I have to go through this every fucking time?
What?
I'll not be defeated.
I just had an idea. I just had an idea, but I can't do it at the moment. I just had an idea. Complete mechanic denial was the choice of all time. It was, but I've had an idea. What if I deny his mechanics? Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm cooking. I'm cooking something devious. Let bro in the kitchen. He's cooking. Bro is cooking something within the kitchen. No. Is it apothecary? It might be apothecary. Hang on. If it's apothecary, I'm about to cook. It is not apothecary. Merchant? No. Did I dream a skill that doesn't exist? I swear there was a divine skill that is buffs that are used on a single ally affect all allies. The cleric, for 3 turns, skills performed on a single chosen ally will trigger twice. Scholar, for 3 turns, spells cast on a single chosen ally that usually target all foes instead focus a single foe with increased intensity. Merchant, unleash a non-elemental attack on a single foe. Warrior, unleash a tremendously powerful sword attack on a single foe. Dancer, for 3 turns, skills performed by a single ally that usually target one foe will affect all foes. Apothecary, for 3 turns, items used by a single chosen ally will affect all. Thief, attack all foes with a dagger, dealing damage proportional to your speed. Hunter, unleash a highly powerful bow attack on all foes. I could have swore there was a skill that makes single target buffs AoE. That's Dancer. It just doesn't word it and like. What? Why is it? Why is it worded incorrectly then?
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
I am ready.
Now, what next? A tempest of ice shall rage!
Why would they? If it does work, why does it work like that? It does both from memory of how it works. It just only lists one use. Why? But why?
Letting my arrow fly and true. Using this. Letting the hunt beginning.
I am ready.
Be engulfed in my rhythm.
An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall rage!
Well then. No, you will not!
Letting my arrow fly and coming if thou coming if thou darest.
My turn now. No, you will not!
I think not!
I am ready.
Watch me now.
I bought her that. Oh, I'm a fucking twat. Oh.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
What is the logical course of action? Plain right.
Well then.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I am ready.
Thunder! Ring out!
Now, what next? Plain right.
I am ready.
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Come in, if thou darest. Letting the hunt begin.
What is the logical course of action?
Watch me now! With the grace of Seal Tige.
Well, prepare yourself. I will reflect
Okay,
your
it does work. Okay, it does work.
I am ready.
Okay. 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 Plans. Plans within plans. Plans within plans within plans. I have a very scuffed idea. Which I don't know if it will work. Because like the reflective shit is step 1 of the plan. There's a second step, which I do not know if this game works the way I think it does. If it does, then Lamau. I think I told you that near a year ago, so it's totally fine you forgot. Yeah, you probably did, and that's probably why it was in the back of my mind. Did he only attack melee? No, these guys, this boss, only attacks with magic, from what I've seen. So, if I reflect constantly, I will take no damage. But, plans within plans, sir. I have a step 2 to this plan, which is some bullshit, but I'ma do it. Once I get past these fuckers again. Why are these guys here?
I am ready.
Be engulfed in my
Also, that tactic with the magic reflect is the main tactic for the sorcerer class secret boss, and maybe the Starseer.
Course of action.
So what he's saying is I might have the way to get 2 of the secret classes right now. You know what? I can dig it.
Plain right.
Now, my plan.
Come in, if
I don't think I can. It's gonna because of how late in the stream we are. I don't know if this is gonna work out the way I want it to, because it might take a while. My plan
I will
is
not be defeated.
he only summons his ads when you break his shields. So what if I just don't use what he's weak to? What if I keep him in phase 1 and instead of doing like effective damage, I do neutral damage to him for the entire fight?
Sacred flame, shine forth.
What if I do neutral half damage to him the entire fight?
next?
Do not let him bounce into phase 2. Keep his ass in phase 1, he will never do his ads. In which case, my magic will never be sealed. Melee Reflect might work on Warlord. I'll give that a shot as well at some point.
An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall rage!
I am ready.
Be engulfed in my blizzard. What next?
I still have...
What? What?
Be engulfed in my blizzard. Let in the hunt.
This. On your feet now. Attempt like this.
Let in the hunt beginning. Letting my arrow fly. Letting the hunt.
It forces me to do a fucking ad fight every time, and that ad fight, the enemies can do fucking AoE instant kills, and they can blow themselves up for a lot of damage. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I can't. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'll see you Wednesday. I'll see you Wednesday. All right. I can't be fucking bothered. Okay.